Session, yo, this Ralphies, bringing you my life again. You know, I got my boy Darky Dark with me, got Dreddy Dread with me. You know, SJP in the building, man. Tonight, man, I got a very special guest on the show, man. We here at the session. This is my brother, my comrade, my other half. I talked about him on the last section. I just wanted to bring him. Y'all done seen the face. Y'all know the name. Now y'all can hear the voice, man. You know what I mean? Straight from the pen. It's my comrade, man. I'm going to let him introduce himself, man, because let him do what he do. Yo, bro, let him know who it is, homie.
Yo, boy, it's that infamous gladiator, gentleman, gorilla, gangster, man, in general, man, FB, man, here in the flesh, boy.
You heard him, right? For y'all who ain't get it clear, that's Frankie Boo, man. Man, you know, FB right there for you, man. Hey, yo, Frank, man, you know, we go back from the dirt together, bro. So it's like, for me to really ask you questions, it's really like, you know what I mean? So I let Dark and Dread ask you the questions. Even though it's my show, I'm just going to sit back and let them run it because I might be a little biased, you know what I'm saying? Because you know how I feel about you, bro. And, I know you're gonna keep it real, you're gonna keep it thorough as always. You've been doing that since we was kids, bro. So only thing I wanna ask, just let them know where you from, man. Let them know where you from, bro.
Oh man, I'm from the belly, man. The belly of the motherfucking jungle, man. Crown Heights, man. Lincoln and Troy, man. You know, Troy, St. John's and Utica, man, and all the surrounding areas in between, bro.
Okay, I mean, how long you been repping this L thing, homie? This double L thing, man?
Oh, man, I've been repping this, man, since I jumped off the stoop, man. You know what I mean? So, that's forever, homie.
So, I mean, hold on. A lot of dudes don't understand. I just said repping the L's, but Brody, man, we go back to Ralphie kids when it was just SJP, when we was just a two-front posse. You know, we just be me, you, big man. You know, I ain't mention other lanes, but you know, we was running around doing us. G George and all of us from the John. You know, we the first ever from the John. So, just to let people know, man, he just ain't a double L nigga, man. He all the way back from the start with us.
Oh, man, you know, big up first and foremost, man, to my dude, man, the infamous G George, man, and Hector and Lisa, man, and Cigarz and all the other original Engelbert, man, you dig, you know, there, you know, AKAs, man. So, you know, it is what it is, man. And if you was there, you knew it.
Yeah, Frank, man, I'm here. This dark. Yeah. I want to ask you, you know, I like taking them down the road of it and let them get to know who you are and get to know, you know, little things they might not get to know about you, other places and stuff. So that when you do hit these streets and the people get to see you, they more familiar with who you are and whatnot, and don't just look past you and recognize you and salute you like you're supposed to be. So, you know, we're going to take it now. You said you from Lincoln and Troy. Where at in Lincoln and Troy?
Man, in the heart, man, right there, Lincoln and Troy and St. John's, homie.
So you grew up right there. You grew up right there over by the salon, right?
And I grew up right across the street from the Chinese restaurant, what now is a Chinese restaurant, and what used to be Willie's Lounge, man, right next to what used to be a laundromat, man. I've been gone for a minute, so I ain't really too familiar about what it is right now, man. But, you know, hey, man, you know.
No, that's what it is. That's what I want them to know. I want that history. So, you know, other brothers that know that was there, they be like, oh, yeah, he's talking about it. I know what he's talking about.
One thing for certain, two things for sure, man. You know, like my boy Kevin Gates say, man, the streets can vouch, man. The pen can vouch, man. And anywhere up and down 9-5 can vouch for the boy FB, man. I'm in there like swimwear.
Yeah. So you grew up, so you was over there now. You got brothers and sisters, right?
Man, I got a few brothers and a few sisters, man, and I'm blessed to say that they all still here, man, in the flesh, man, doing well.
No doubt. Yeah, Doug out here doing his 1-2, you know, acting.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I just told you my last year before I came home, I was with little bro Boom. You know how that go. Nigga remind me so much of you, man. I used to come out my cell, look at him, homie, and be like, if this ain't Frank, man, I don't know what to say, man. Word, homie. I just look at him. He be like, yo, why you looking at me like that, Unc? You know he called me Unc. Why you looking at me like that, Unc? I said, yo, man, you so much like your big bro, man. You just don't know, man. Word, man. It's crazy, man.
Word, man, it's crazy you say that, man, because the little homie was definitely a warrior, man, you know what I mean? And
Still is. Still is a warrior. Still is a warrior.
Without a question, man, that's all we breed is warriors, man.
You got your DNA,
like,
bro.
You know, that's all that was swimming in my pop's nutsack, you know what I mean?
No question,
No
question.
doubt. Yeah,
Big salute to the pops, man, because if it wasn't for the pops and the moms, man, through the grace and the glory of Allah, you know what I mean? Me or none of my siblings would be here, man,
No
to
question.
even be with you brothers right now, man, being able to tell a story, man, you heard?
Shit, homie. It was a time, you remember your moms was like my moms. Yo, you remember when I was little and I called myself, when my moms put me out because I was so bad I had to come live with you and your moms?
Yeah, facts. Facts.
Yeah, remember we all lived together, homie, for a couple of months. Word, homie, that's crazy, right?
That's family right there.
Yeah, that's why
you know you from the mud.
That's why I tell bros, that's not my man, that's not my friend, that's my that's my brother, man. I lived in his house. My mom's put me out. I had to go live with Frankie Boo for a couple of months, homie. Me and Frank in one room like this, running babas in and out, going on Mias, going on licks, doing what we do, but we shared that room together. Word, man. Appreciate that, man. Word.
So Frank, so when you started coming out, what age you started coming out in the streets, man?
Yo, man, you know, I've been in the streets, man, since I'm like 8 or 9, homie, you know what I mean? Like, we was living a rough, you know what I mean, a hard knock life for real, you know what I mean? So we you know, I was climbing out of windows and, and running down stairs and so forth and so on, man, you know, just, you know, being a Brooklyn rebel, man. I ain't had no discipline, and I ain't really have no restraints, you know what I mean? Mom was there with the best she could do, but you know what I mean? You know, we always wanted more because we really ain't have nothing, you dig?
Yeah. That's what makes us go down that road, you know what I mean? To go out there and be in these streets and do other things to make it happen and provide for ourselves, and sometimes you provide for your household, you know, bring that money back, bring some groceries in the house. You know what I mean? Yeah, man,
Yo, bro, I listen to a lot of dudes and I read a lot of books, man, and I tell a lot of my little warriors down, man, like, niggas live a lifestyle out of a bubblegum machine, man, when, some of us, and in most cases when it came to double L dudes, a lot of us, man, we was just trying to get in where we fit in, man, for half a dozen of eggs and 50 cent worth of bologna to go between me and my siblings, you know what I mean? So, this shit wasn't a job, but it was an invention. It wasn't easy, but looking back, it sure was fun because one thing we did have is we had camaraderie, man. You know what I mean? We had a unified structure of young, hungry Brooklyn Knights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Frank,
what's up, kid?
What's the books you read?
Say what, bro?
What's the books you be reading?
Yo, ain't no real specific. I read a little bit of everything right now, man. I'm reading the Wise Word of Frederick Nietzsche. I got a little bit of the sister, Acts of Faith and the spirit of man by Ayala Van Zandt, man. And I find
Excellent book. I read it. Excellent book.
The excellent book.
Excellent book.
A must read. You heard?
Must read. I read it.
Because Frank, the way you sound more like knowledgeable. You sound you got knowledge in you. You sound more knowledgeable. I like that. I like how you sound.
Say it one more time, bro. I ain't really catch you.
I say you sound educated. You got knowledge in you.
Yo, homie, you know what I mean? One thing I will, I give props to the Most High is, man, that he ain't raised no fool, you know what I mean? So, and I always had good men, you know what I mean? Over me, man, that did their best to point me in the right direction. So even though I was doing the wrong things, I was trying to do the wrong things for the right reasons, you know what I mean? And hopefully that has made me the man that I am today, So, all praise and glory to the Most High, you dig?
Yo, I just want, bro, man, I just want you to, even though they know, I done let it be known. Let the viewers and everybody know how the John was back in the days, man. When, in the 80s, 88, 89, even before that, bro, how the John was, man. Because a lot of people nowadays, they don't really understand how the John was and how he is, man, about our unity and everything and how we keep it tight with each other. So just let them know, give them one of your stories of the John back in the days.
Man, man, there's so many stories, man, but me, what I can honestly look back, man, in retrospect, man, and say that I loved about my hood is that my hood from Lincoln and Troy and St. John's all the way up to Utica, to St. John's and Buffalo, man, like, we just had a camaraderie, man, and it was a camaraderie of love and a camaraderie of competition of who can do something just a little bit better, but not with envy and not with jealousy, man. It was just the fact that we just wanted to get ahead. It was a friendly competition of who could be the flyest, man. And we never took it out of context, man. One thing I love about my hood is that we wasn't killing one another, man. You dig what I'm saying? We was complimenting one another to do better, even in a negative aspect, as boosting or whatever the case may be. So that always stuck with me through the years, man. That a lot of my comrades from them days are still living, man, and not too many of us are languishing in prisons for life. You know what I mean? So I always, in this day and time, I thank Allah that, I was raised up in an environment where, homeboys wasn't killing each other over petty materialistic shit, but we was complimenting each other and pushing each other to get better, you know what I mean? And to liven up our lifestyle, heard?
That's right. That's how the John was back in the days, you know what I mean? It was like you said, it was competition, but it was friendly competition. It was competitive. When you came out with the USA and the Big Ski, we was like, oh, that's how he doing it? Okay, player, wait till you see me tomorrow. We had to get up the next morning, because I said, Frank came through with that, I got to come through and do better than what baby boy did. But it was all love, though, you know what I mean? It was all love of what we did, homie.
Yeah, facts, you know what I mean? Like, I was talking to one of my little bros that was there, and they like, yo, big homie, man, I gotta give it, you know, man, y'all made it cool to jump on a plane or jump on a train and go east to east, bubble fuck to a whole another state, man, you know what I mean, just to fly, you know what I mean, like, we looking on maps to find out where the hot spots, where can we go to come
No doubt. That's right. You know, cause I keep it 100. You the first one I knew that came through with the forefinger on us. You know, I'm like, oh, this how he gonna do it? Then he had the nerve to come back 2 forefingers. I said, oh, he fronting right now. He trying to style for real on us. Remember that, bro?
We was on our Cash Money shit back then, you know, stunting like niggas couldn't stunt, you know what I mean, and actually living with it, like, you know what I mean, like, ain't too many niggas can honestly say that they was running through the jungles of Brooklyn or Manhattan or the Bronx, you dig what I'm saying, and rocking the type of shit that we was rocking without getting robbed or without getting murdered, if that, you dig what I'm saying, like, niggas really rep they shit, homie, you dig what I'm saying, I'm just thankful that God spared me, you heard, and gave me the courage and the wits and whatever else he gave me, man, that made me able to get by and still be here in this day and time, man, knowing that, you know, I was fortunate to do the type of things that we were doing back then in the 80s and the 70s where niggas was dying for spaghetti change, you heard?
Yeah. Yeah.
Word. Man.
That's how Brooklyn was, you know what I mean? Like, you know, if you wasn't somebody, Duke, you couldn't rock nothing, man. You couldn't rock nothing. And here it is. We was young niggas rocking the best of everything, you know what I mean? $2,500, $3,500 worth of clothes on our back slamming. And then on top of that, the few of us, such as me, yourself, you dig, the Rudy Lowe, you dig what I'm saying? You know, rocking another, you know, few bands and jewelry, you know what I mean? And I'm talking about real big shit, like my nigga, like, you know, I tell my niggas stories and niggas see pictures now, like, nigga, I was 16, walking around with the heaviest shit on my neck, man, and on my fingers on some Big Daddy Kane shit, you heard?
Whoa.
But,
yeah, they see them flicks. They see them flicks out here. Some people be posting flicks out the flicks with you with the 4-finger ring on the stoop and all that. They got some flicks out here. People seeing them. Word.
Yo, I know, bro, you've been down for a minute and everything, but you know, you keep in touch with the home team, the media team. So I just want to ask you, how you feel about the movement now, bro? About the Double L movement, the ULL movement.
Well, you want to ask him? You go ask him that. But I want to take you. I want to go to who you back in the days you was coming up with. You know what I mean? We said you shout out to G George, you know the Hector, you know what I'm saying, the Lisas and them. But who else you came up with back in the days, you know what I'm saying, that basically, you probably, was your comrade you was running with, or you learned something from some OGs that was out there back in the days?
Oh man, back then, man, I gotta give big salutes, man, to, your brothers, man, Cigarz and Troy, man. I gotta give salutes to the boy Ernest, man. I gotta give salutes to, bros that was on my end, you know what I mean, the understandings, man, and the boo-boos, and even my dude, Born, you know what I'm saying, like, man, it's so many bros, man, that I gotta give salutes to, because in some way, whether it was in a small way or on a much larger scale, man, they were a part of my growth and development. They were a part of my, upliftment, man, to who I am now as a growing man. So, man, the Frizz, man, the Waynos, and man, there's so many, man, that was inside of the low camp and that was outside of the low camp, man. We just had, my man Stay High, God rest his dead, from Eastern Park, West Schenectady, you get what I'm saying? My man Shot Tim, you know what I mean, from off of Lincoln and Troy, man, the list can go on and on, homie, like, we talk.
You gotta give a shout out to Thomas, Pedro, and all them, Chris. When we used to fly pigeons with all them down the block, you remember?
Yeah, without a question, you know, it was just, you know, like, but when while I really didn't mention them because they were like the lower, you know, they was the lesser. Well, besides both had time, and you dig what I'm saying?
No
the
doubt.
other bros that you met, they were the younger generation. You know what I mean? I was more speaking on the individuals who I genuinely had a firm perception of looking up to and saying, damn, you know, the wick wax, man, the dudes that was hitting the phones and doing shit that was outside but still, you know, getting
City
bread,
slicking.
you know?
Well, we got to give a shout out to Big Undin.
Yeah.
And facts, man, you know, and and no one understand this, man, you know, I've been a gorilla in the mist for so long, man, that, man, don't, charge it to my brain, man, don't charge it to my heart for brothers that I may have forgot, but, if it ain't, none of the official bros that I really got into skirmishes with, man, or I had to come help get out of stores, or they had to help and come get me out of stores, or we would, like you said, we were sleeping in the same rooms, in the same beds, smelling the same funky seats of one another, man, I just may not recall, but it doesn't mean that, that I mean to miss them. It's just that, time has pushed them to the recesses of my mind, but they still reside in my heart.
No doubt. Yeah. So Frank, I remember, man, you was out, man. You was definitely, one of the guys that was in the culture that was really a standout character. You was, you was Frankie Boo. I can't say nothing else. When they say Frankie Boo, Frank, you know what I mean? So we know that. But you coming up, when you was out there and whatnot, coming up, what was one of the best times you had out there running them streets with your comrades? It was one of the best times.
There was so many, man. I can't even name just one, man. We can go back from the square to the tunnel. One of the absolute best times, man, I think was when we was going to that joint called the California Sun Club out there on 42nd Street, man. Just the energy, man. It was, just the energy of LoLifes, man, and the movement that we had already, begun, man, had grown so big that it was like, to look back then and to see it at that time, it was like, we the fucking bomb, we a beast, man, you know what I mean? And it was just a great time to be alive, homie. Real talk, man. It was a great time to be alive.
Yeah. Everybody's getting money. Y'all was out having a good time. That's the best times right there.
Had some fun times, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I was telling Doc earlier about when the Batman movie first came out. We took the deuce over, homie. You remember that?
Man, I remember a lot of times we took the deuce over. You know what I mean?
Right, baby. The deuce was ours every Friday and Saturday night. The deuce was ours on some real shit.
Man, all the way ours, man. And we had our way with it, man. That's why I said a moment ago when you asked the question, man, I couldn't just pin it down to one event, man, because I have there's so many events, man, that they all jumbled, man. Like my childhood was fun, homie. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, man. We went through a lot of bullshit. Happened, but
Definitely.
when we came back, man, we had so much fun, man, that a motherfucker can't even really truly remember the bad shit that happened. I just know so much bad shit happened, but man, we laughed about that shit. We was LoLifes, man, and we lived up to that name, LoLifes, man.
Yeah. Yep, money, hoes, and clothes. That's all we knew, huh?
Money, hoes, and clothes, baby. You know what I mean? And dare the motherfucker get in our way.
Oh, man.
Yeah.